let's continue our discussion. So here we have example 7.1. So let the speed of the planet at perihelion p. Perihelion is the nearest point of the planet to the sun, and aphelion means when planet is revolving around the sun on this elliptical path, a point comes where the planet is at the nearest, and there is a point on major axis. These two are on the major axis. So there is another point at major axis where the planet is at the maximum distance from the sun. So that point is denoted as A, and we call it aphelion, and this is perihelion. So at this point, let's say at point P, the planet has speed Vp and its distance Rp, means this distance is. Now, in the second case, at aphelion, the planet has velocity Va, or more precisely speed, because we are not bothering about its direction right now. So this is Ra. So this distance from the sun to aphelion, this is Ra, and this is Rp. Now we know that angular momentum of the planet is constant. So it should not change its direction, as well as its magnitude should also be constant. In that case, if we say m, because planet is the same, so its mass will be m, and here if we are assuming that it is not decaying in terms of its mass, so it will be m. So m Vp Rp should be equal to m Va Ra. Why I am saying so? Because angular momentum at point P should be equal to angular momentum at point A, because it is constant. So in further, we can get Vp by Va equals to Ra by Rp. This thing we will get. You can check. You can divide both sides by m, and then you can rearrange the terms. So it will be this much. And from here, you can answer the question. How you can answer? So will the planet take equal times to traverse BAC and CPB? Look, the speed of the planet is inversely related to its distance from the sun. So when this planet gets closer to the sun, its speed increases, and when it is away from the sun, its speed decreases. And with that argument, you can say while the planet is moving on this part of its orbit, means from CPB, let's say CPB, this part, it is relatively closer to the sun if it is moving along this path BAC. So on this part of the orbit, this planet is relatively far. So you can say in this part, Ra on average, Ra is more. So in this part, speed will be slow. But if the time taken is delta Ta, CPB, let's say this is delta Tp, okay, means perihelion site. And for this part, BAC, aphelion site, let's say this is delta Ta. So the speed is greater on this part, so the time should be less, because these two distances are equal. BAC and CPB are equal distances, and speeds are different. So on this part, the planet is moving faster, so the time taken should be less. And then we can arrive at this result that delta TP should be less than delta TA. Okay, this is all for this video. In the next video, we will start discussion of law of gravitation.